watch do it.
We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that are really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city where the flag be getting thrown like it was past interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up to plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, not you.
Dallas multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa.
Ibiza, yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these raps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie, I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a biffa. I go to Miami just for dinner. I stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe. I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
You ain't never been in skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the yeah. Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, man. Southside, oh, damn, homie, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollin' at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sides.
I really pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, I don't even come up this far.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. Hop out the seat, slide, it's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I'll bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me, they don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west, and they from the east, and all white tees, looking like sheep. I don't even wanna give one of those sneaks. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, and talking about
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On a national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side of MLK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload, I'ma take the grams and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, this will reach up, so let it take you, ugly.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents. I was born to run the night. Daddy took me home when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what this told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Today, we continue on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go from the Windy City. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Williams going to throw on the first play. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's Williams now to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Williams. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Tackle made right at midfield. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Purdy moving outside the pocket. He finds Bell. That's caught. Whoa. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 23 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
The 49er first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Throwing is Purdy. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
And in motion here is Jennings. A give from McCaffrey running right. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a first down picked up on the ground.
And the 49er first down. A gain of 3 on the play. And the 49er first down.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's the versatile Jordan James. And he's in. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers.
49ers.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jackson now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just have to know when it's time to go home. You got to know when the party is over, and I'm not taking anything away from the effort. It was a great job here by the quarterback to extend this play as long as he could, but instead of throwing it away at the end, he ends up taking the sack.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Wow, is he dangerous when he calls his own number. A pickup of 18 yards and a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
What is it on? Guys! Slam left! Slam left!
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's the big tight end, Colston Loveland. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
2nd and 3 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. The Niners have the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 43, here's 2nd and 3.
What is it on? Axel! Axel! Punch slurs! Punch slurs! Punch slurs! Yeah!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a first down.
And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 49ers' 30-yard line.
What is it on?
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he is going to have a Bears first down. Able to convert. It's 3rd and short, and they pick up 4.
That's another Bears first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that
It's a
play.
loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 12.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
3rd and long.
Ready, sir? Punch squares! Punch squares! Punch squares! Yes. Tempo. Vegas! Yes!
Here's Williams. Flush to his right. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. And the Niners are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
And on a possession where the offense really had their way on the ground, they got to kind of go back to the drawing board and say, is it worth putting the ball in the air? Yes, we want to generate points. We want to push the ball downfield, but none of that matters if you're going to keep turning the ball over.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
They'll go again with Guerendo. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is out of bounds. But there is a flag down, and we may erase that one. On play action, here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Purdy. The man, that is Jordan Watkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's McCaffrey. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4.
At the Bears' 25-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. Short one there. Caught by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got 3rd down coming up.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Now a 3rd and 2. He'll go play action. Purdy. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Moody's kick is good. And the Niners tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Jackson now to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. He'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here we go. We got Biggie Falls.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
10 yards to go.
3rd down. Purdy. Pat into the hands of Watkins. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, you say, this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down.
And this is as good as you can possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
What is up? Axel!
He's coming, double up.
Throwing again from his own end zone. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Yes. Number 10, yes. Blue.
On third down, it's Williams. He's going to try it here again. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. 11, 18, watch out.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Rubin hit the line. There for the tackle. So, from 37, here's 2nd and 8. Play action now. Purdy. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On 3rd down, it's Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. And great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return.
Real quick. Baby on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fed it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold.
What is up?
We got it. Motion.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Here comes the screen to Jones.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
Gain of 6.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs stats are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Vegas!
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
LeBron, slam left. Go, LeBron.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. On the ground, here's Pacheco. They work forward to the 40-yard line. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Vegas, what's up? Yeah. Go. Yes.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen. Trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Let him go.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
At the Niners' 49-yard line.
Vegas!
Off play action. Here's Williams. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Yes.
Williams to the air once more. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Jones. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Williams now to throw. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a 1st down.
It's a gain of
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that after this long drive would be a bit of a letdown.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Alert, 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 alert. What is up? We got Hornets. Hornets. Yeah. Cargo.
Throwing is Williams. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. It lowers the shoulder. Gain of about 3.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown. And instead, the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing is Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he... Make sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So that challenge, a successful one. The 49ers out for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This will be returned from the other side of midfield, Trying to take good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field.
Yes. What is it on?
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides to become a runner. Not the case here. Picks up a little positive yardage, sets up second and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will score. Game on. Caleb Williams. Touchdown, Chicago.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Be marked down to the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try the left side with McCaffrey. Inside the 20. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Don't show it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give it's not your birthday. You can find me in the club full of mama, I got what you need. Give me the feeling. I'm gonna have it. I ain't gonna make it.
Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah. Ready to hood.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here's a big one. This third down. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, Chicago.
Yards on the play. That's good for the Bears. First down.
Throwing again, Williams. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Throw it again. It's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. We've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Now he takes off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ready, set.
Here's second and 6.
Dragon 60. Come on, set. Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Now they'll set him to throw. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. He'll look to throw. Headed left, buying time. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19 Lions.
Back to throw. He'll get this out to the left flat.
Number 7. 4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
and goal.
Set up, Cup 19, Cup 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Bell is the man in motion. McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. The defense bringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a 1-possession game.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a football on the play. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go on the clock. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So a win here for our visitors, the 49ers, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away from home in the opening round. Now they'll regroup and get ready for the divisional round next weekend. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me more than I don't fake. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go. Tell me you love me and tell me. Taking me high, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this.